Hello friends, welcome to Infinity for All. Today we will begin with the next topic in the unit of line integrals, that is the first fundamental theorem of calculus for line integrals. Earlier we had studied in the previous video the second fundamental theorem of calculus for the line integral. Now we will study the first fundamental theorem. It is a bit lengthy than the previous one. Let us begin. The statement says, suppose a vector field defined on an open connected set U in Rn, then we define a function phi from u to r by phi of v is equal to integration of the function or the vector field f from v0 to v, where v0 is a fixed point in u and f is a conservative vector field. Then we have to show that dabba of phi of v is equal to f of v for all v belonging to u. There is a small mistake, there is v missing in the statement. So f is a continuous vector field, f is a conservative vector field, phi is a function from u to r. Then we have to prove that dabba of phi of v is equal to f of v for all v belonging to u. Let us begin with the proof. The proof begins with the statement saying, given that U is an open set for all r greater than 0 such that ball v comma r is subset of U. Okay, so U is the domain and it is the open set, and there exists r radius greater than 0 such that ball v comma r is a subset of U. Now consider phi of v plus h minus phi of v upon h. Now here this is the basic formula which we will modify a little, writing phi of v plus hy minus phi of v upon h. Okay, now the reason is it is the formula of directional derivative. Now why have we added the term y, and what is y? So y is a unit vector. Okay, this is the formula for directional derivative. Okay, so now we will write the same in the form of integration for the vector field capital F. 1 upon h remains as it is. Now we will write the whole numerator part in form of integration. v0 to v plus hy. Now v0 is a fixed point, so the first integration goes from v0 to v plus hy f into d alpha minus integration from v0 to v, that is for phi of v, and function remains same, that is capital F d alpha, which is equal to 1 upon h remains as it is. Now interchange the limits of the second integration, so we get integration from v to v plus hy f d alpha. Okay, but since f is conservative vector field, therefore in order to evaluate the line integral, the part in the bracket is the line integral of the vector field capital F with respect to parameterization alpha. So that is what we are writing. In order to evaluate the line integral, we can take any piecewise smooth path joining. Now we have to write the starting and ending point of the path. So the starting point is V and ending point is V plus Hy. So piecewise smooth path joining V to V plus Hy. So abhi defining the parameterization. So consider a straight line joining V to V plus Hy. Now we will define the parameterization. Let alpha from 0, 1 to Rn. This is the basic parameterization domain for a straight line. So let alpha from 0, 1 to Rn be defined by alpha of t is equal to a plus t b minus a. Here the value of a is v, t remains as it is, b is v plus hy minus a is v. Multiply t inside the bracket, so v plus tv plus thy minus tv. Plus tv and minus tv gets nullified. What remains is v plus thy. Now what is this? This is the parameterization. So be a parameterization for straight line joining V to V plus Hy. Because we have considered the smooth path as a straight line. Okay. So now we have found out the value for alpha of t. We will find the value for alpha dash of t, because that is what we need to find the line integral for the conservative vector field f. So from alpha of t we get alpha dash of t. V is a constant, so 0, and thy derivative gives us hy. Now we will get back to the original equation, that is 1 upon h remains as it is. Okay. Now line integral from v to v plus hy f d alpha. This is the line integral with respect to parameterization alpha. So integration, the domain is from 0 to 1. So integration 0 to 1, inner product f of alpha of t comma alpha dash of t, inner product complete dt, 1 upon h, integration 0 to 1, inner product. Now we will write value of alpha of t. It is v plus thy, and alpha dash of t is hy. Inner product complete dt is equal to 1 upon h we will remove the inner product. So integration from 0 to 1 f of v plus thy into hy. That is the dot product is equal to, now the h in the bracket and outside the bracket gets nullified. What remains is integration from 0 to 1 f of v plus thy into y and dt. Now In this particular equation, we will put y is equal to e of ek or e suffix k. Put y is equal to ek. Therefore, the left hand side is phi of v plus h t and sorry, there is no t here. V plus h ek minus phi of v upon h, and the right hand side is integration 0 to 1 f of v plus th instead of y ek into y, that gives us ek, and dt remains as it is. Now f of v plus th ek into ek can be written as fk v plus th ek dt, because it is a unit value. So we put th is equal to u in the above equation or the right hand side, and differentiate it with respect to t. We get du is equal to h dt. We will change the limits. So when t is equal to 0, u is equal to 0. When t is equal to 1, u is equal to h. So abhi changing the limits, we get integration 0 to h fk as it is v plus u ek into, instead of dt we get du by h. Here du is equal to h dt, so that's what we are replacing. Now we have to somehow get this in a form so that we will get an equation that helps us to prove what exactly we have to do. So abhi first let us rewrite it. It gives us 1 upon h integration 0 to h fk u v plus u e k du. Now taking limits on both sides, limit h tends to 0 on both sides. Now the limit should be applied both the sides, that is on the left hand side also and the right hand side also. So limit h tends to 0, phi of v plus h e k minus phi of v upon h is equal to limit h tends to 0, 1 upon h integration 0 to h fk v plus u e k du. Let us name this as equation 1. Now for certain simplifications, we define a function g such that g of t is equal to integration of 0 to t fk v plus u e k du. That is the right hand side part, leaving the limit term. Okay, so the integration whole term is taken as g of t. Now we will find the derivative. So when we derivate, the integration is nullified. So we get g dash of t is equal to fk v plus u ek. Now we will find the value for t is equal to 0. Okay. So we get g dash 0 is equal to fk u v plus 0. That gives us fk of v. Let us name this as equation 2. Now g dash of 0 is equal to limit h tends to 0 gh minus g naught upon h. Differentiation is equal to limit h tends to 0 integration of 0 to h fk v plus u ek du minus 0 upon h. Okay. The limit is for the whole term. Okay. Now we have just replaced the values of gh and g naught from the value of g of t. Okay, so now the term becomes limit h tends to 0 1 upon h integration f k v plus u e k du. Let us name this as equation 3. But there is certain similarity. Now what is the similarity? From equation 1 and 3, what is equation 1 that we have written? It is limit h tends to 0 1 upon h integration 0 to t f k v plus u e k du. This is one and the same, or rather there is some similarity. So what can we say? We can say that from equation 1 and 3, limit h tends to 0, phi of v plus h e k minus phi of v upon h is equal to g dash of 0. Now we can write this in a different form. What is it? We know that, or we can rewrite it as dek phi of v is equal to g dash of 0. Now dek is a representation for the directional derivative, and the left hand side is a directional derivative in the direction ek. So that is, or the unit vector ek. So dek phi of v is equal to g dash 0, but we also know that it can be written in a basic form as du f of a is equal to da by fa into u. This is what we had studied in SY. So let us rewrite it. Instead of f of a, here it is phi of v. So du of f of a can be written as da by f of a replaced by phi of v, and ek is a unit vector. So ek is equal to capital F K V. Now removing the unit vector part, we get da by phi v is equal to capital F of v. This is what we had to prove. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Please recommend it to your friends. Please do leave your queries or doubts in the comment section. Do not forget to press the bell icon for update of every new video uploaded. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.